Have you ever stopped to wonder how your favorite pair of sneakers actually comes to life? Most of us just slip them on and go about our day, but behind every step you take, there's an incredible story unfolding. A story that starts long before the shoes ever reach the store shelves. The journey of a sneaker is far more complex and fascinating than you might imagine. It's a process that involves countless people, intricate machines, and a level of detail that would surprise even the most dedicated sneakerhead. It's not magic, and it's definitely not as simple as pressing a button. Instead, it's a careful blend of creative design, cutting-edge technology, and a whole lot of hard work. Every curve, every stitch, and every material is chosen with purpose. Behind every box you open is a world of effort, skill, and sweat. Real people dedicate hours, sometimes days, to perfecting each pair, making sure they're just right for you. Today, let's pull back the curtain and take a closer look at what really goes into making a sneaker. From the first spark of inspiration to the final product, there's a story worth telling. Making shoes is a unique blend of old-world craftsmanship and modern technology. Some steps are still done by hand, just as they were generations ago, while others rely on the precision of advanced robotics. Skilled hands work side by side with powerful machines, each step crucial to the final product. Every person and every robot has a specific role, and together they create something greater than the sum of its parts. If even one person makes a mistake, the entire shoe can be ruined. That's why quality control is so important. Every detail is checked and double-checked to make sure your sneakers are perfect. We'll walk through the entire process, from the very first sketch on a designer's desk to the moment the final lace is threaded through the eyelets. You'll get to see the creative energy of the design studio, the organized chaos of the factory floor, and meet the passionate people who bring it all together. Each person plays a vital role in turning an idea into something you can wear. This isn't just about putting pieces together, it's about building something that supports you every day, whether you're running, walking, or just making a statement with your style. By the end of this journey, you'll never look at sneakers the same way again. You'll see the passion, the precision, and the pride that goes into every pair. So, tie your laces tight and get ready to discover the hidden world beneath your feet. We're about to step onto the factory floor and witness firsthand how the magic really happens, one step at a time. Every sneaker begins as an idea, a vision in a designer's mind. It might start with a flash of inspiration from a city street, a piece of art, or even a memory from childhood. Designers often fill notebooks with rough sketches, exploring shapes, lines, and silhouettes that could one day become iconic. Designers are architects for your feet, balancing function and fashion. They must think about how the shoe will look, but also how it will feel and perform. Every curve, stitch, and seam is carefully considered to create something both beautiful and practical. They consider purpose, style, and the latest trends, sketching out every angle. Inspiration boards filled with colors, fabrics, and images help guide their creative process, ensuring each design feels fresh and relevant. Today, most use advanced computer programs to create detailed 3D models, tweaking colors and textures instantly. These digital tools allow designers to experiment with endless combinations, visualizing how the sneaker will look from every perspective before a single material is cut. Once the digital model is approved, a master sample maker crafts the first physical prototype by hand. This stage is where the design truly comes to life, as skilled artisans cut, sew, and assemble the first real version of the sneaker, paying close attention to every detail. This prototype is tested for fit, comfort, and durability. It's worn, walked in, and sometimes even run in, to make sure it feels just right and can stand up to daily wear and tear. Athletes might wear it, and engineers bend and twist it to find weaknesses. The shoe is put through rigorous tests, flexed, stretched, and compressed, to ensure it performs under pressure and won't let anyone down. Feedback leads to tweaks and new prototypes until the shoe is perfect. Designers, engineers, and testers work together, making small adjustments to improve comfort, support, and style, repeating the process as many times as needed. Only then does it move to mass production. Factories use a mix of skilled hands and advanced machines to build thousands of pairs, ensuring each sneaker matches the original vision and meets strict quality standards. Every great sneaker starts with creativity, precision, and relentless testing. It's a journey from imagination to reality, shaped by passion and expertise at every step. That's how an idea becomes something you can wear, something that supports your every step and expresses your unique style. Next, it's time to gather the perfect materials. The choice of leather, mesh, rubber, and even laces can make all the difference, setting the stage for the next chapter in the sneaker's creation. With the design finalized, the factory orders materials from around the globe. The upper might be leather, suede, or high-tech mesh, each chosen for durability, weight, or flexibility. The midsole foam provides cushioning, while the outsole rubber ensures grip and longevity. Even laces and glue are carefully selected for quality. Materials arrive from different continents and are rigorously inspected for color, texture, and strength. Only the best make it to the warehouse, where everything is organized for efficiency. Using the wrong material could ruin the shoe's look or performance. This careful selection and organization keep the factory running smoothly. It's a global operation, all to make sure your sneakers are just right. Now let's see how these parts come together. On the bustling factory floor, the journey of every sneaker begins with a crucial step: creating precise patterns. These patterns, often made from paper or cardboard, are carefully designed to form the flat shapes that will eventually become the shoe's upper. Skilled pattern makers trace and cut these templates, ensuring every curve and angle matches the designer's vision. This stage is all about accuracy, as even the smallest error can affect the fit and look of the final shoe. Once the patterns are ready, skilled workers or advanced automated machines take over, cutting these shapes from large rolls of fabric or leather. The goal is to minimize waste, so every inch of material is used efficiently. This process combines human expertise with cutting-edge technology, ensuring both speed and precision. Each cut piece undergoes a careful inspection. Quality control workers check for flaws, making sure every piece is perfect. This attention to detail is essential because only flawless pieces can guarantee a high-quality, comfortable shoe. After inspection, the pieces are sorted and organized into kits, with each kit containing all the parts needed for a single pair of shoes. This organization keeps the assembly process smooth and efficient. These kits are then transported, sometimes by conveyor belt, sometimes by hand, to the stitching department. Here, the real construction begins, and the flat pieces start to take on a new life. In the stitching area, skilled workers use industrial sewing machines to join the pieces together. Stitch by stitch, the flat materials are transformed into a three-dimensional form that finally starts to resemble a shoe. This is where craftsmanship truly shines. Precision is absolutely key at this stage. Every seam must be strong, perfectly aligned, and consistent. Supervisors and quality inspectors keep a close eye on the work, ensuring that each shoe meets strict standards. Modern factories blend the speed of advanced machines with the careful touch of experienced hands. This teamwork between humans and technology allows for both high efficiency and exceptional quality. Once the stitching is complete, the finished uppers are stacked and prepared for the next stage of assembly. Each upper is now ready to be transformed into a finished sneaker. The transformation from raw material to a recognizable shoe is well underway. You can see the progress at every stage, as simple materials are shaped into something entirely new. Next, it's time to give the sneaker its soul, a step that brings the shoe one step closer to completion and ready for the world. In the stitching department, rows of specialists assemble the upper piece by piece. Each worker focuses on a specific task: attaching the toe, sewing the eyelets, or adding padding. The shoe moves down the line, gaining shape and structure at every station. Precision and focus are essential, even a millimeter matters. Logos and decorative stitches are added, giving the shoe its signature look. The upper is padded and lined for comfort. Eyelets are punched and reinforced, ready for laces. After assembly, every upper undergoes a strict quality check. Only flawless uppers move forward. The once flat materials now look and feel like a real shoe. The next step, attaching the sole and bringing the sneaker to life. The journey from fabric to footwear is almost complete. Let's see how the sole is added. Now the upper gets its foundation in a process called lasting. The upper is stretched over a foot-shaped mold, or last, to give it form. Machines or skilled hands secure it tightly, bonding it to the insole. The shoe is heated to set its shape. Meanwhile, the sole, made of cushioned foam and durable rubber, is molded and prepared. The midsole and outsole are bonded together, then attached to the upper with powerful adhesives. A hydraulic press fuses the parts into a single solid shoe. This bond must be perfect for durability and comfort. The last is removed, leaving a hollow space for your foot. The sneaker now looks complete, but it's not finished yet. Final touches and inspections are up next. Let's see how a sneaker is perfected before it leaves the factory. The nearly finished shoe enters the finishing department for final touches. Workers trim threads, clean smudges, and smooth out any imperfections. The branded insole is inserted, and the shoe is laced up with care. Every detail is checked for consistency and quality. Then comes the final inspection. Every shoe is examined under bright lights for flaws or defects. Only perfect pairs are approved. Anything less is rejected. Approved sneakers are boxed with tissue, labeled, and barcoded. Boxes are stacked, palletized, and shipped to stores worldwide. From sketch to shelf, every step is hands-on and precise. The journey ends here, but the story continues on your feet. Next, let's compare handmade craftsmanship to factory production. There's more than one way to make a great shoe. Here's how they differ. Handmade shoes are crafted by artisans, measured, cut, and stitched entirely by hand. Each pair is unique, often taking up to 100 hours to make. The result? Unmatched fit, durability, and the ability to be resoled for decades. Handmade shoes are luxury items reflecting centuries of tradition. Factory-made sneakers, on the other hand, are built for speed and consistency. The assembly line breaks the process into specialized tasks, allowing for mass production. Modern materials and technology create high-performance, affordable shoes for everyone. Each method has its own strengths, artistry versus efficiency. Both require skill, but serve different needs. Whether handmade or factory-built, every shoe tells a story. Next time you slip on your sneakers, remember their journey. From a designer's spark to global sourcing and skilled hands on the factory floor, each step matters. Dozens of people contributed, cutting, stitching, lasting, and finishing. Their skill and effort turn raw materials into something you rely on every day. These jobs are demanding, often overlooked, but essential. Without them, we wouldn't have the variety and quality we enjoy. Manufacturing is where creativity meets hard work. Your sneakers are more than just rubber and fabric, they're a testament to human ingenuity. They carry a story before you ever make your own in them. So look down and appreciate the journey. Every step you take is built on the work of many hands. That's the real story behind your shoes. Now you know what it takes.